third. Jemiah almost ripped by Vanessa Ray. Tries to get around. Alexis Taylor's got it. She's guarded by Chloe Smith. Let's see what she decides to do with it.
She's shooting it.
Oh, yes, she should. She sure is. And she drains a three. She sure was. My goodness, she's looking for her shot. Vanessa Ray all the way to the bucket. Oh, can't get the lay in to go. Out to Chloe Smith. Off the mark. Rebound attempt by Majayla Butler. Off of her hand and out of bounds.
And that's the only thing we've always said all season long about Vanessa Ray. She can outrun anybody on the court, and she's great at those kind of stop shots.
Yep.
But then whenever she tries to take the layup, she may be a little too fast.
Surprised her as Garrett off the mark on the three. Naja's got it, tied up there with Kay. Arrow's going to be to the Lady Rebels. Under 2 minutes to play here now in the third, as Brown, Savage, and Cawthorn are going to be coming into the ball game. Tonight's third quarter is brought to you by Clark CPA and Advisor Group at 920. Athlete at Franklin Simpson High School, Tanner Clark knows a thing or two about basketball and a thing or two about money. Tax questions or issues that you need consultation for? Need bookkeeping or payroll done? Tanner and his team do it all. Call them at 270-586-9899 as Lady Rebels off the mark on the corner three and right into the middle goes Lanaya Brown out to Chloe Smith. She's going to send it down low in the short corner, and that one's going to be picked off by Alexis Taylor. Taylor has certainly gotten into this one, and she's driving to the basket. She's shooting. She is starting to impose her will on this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, whenever she's going downhill full court, she is able to really use her body to draw the contact, as we've seen time after time, and get these foul calls. And, you know, again, in this game, they are shooting a remarkable 14 for 15 from the line.
My word. 58-33, 58-34.
If you would have said that before the game, you would have been like, hey, this team could win this game, but we see the score. It's 58-34.
Yeah, we see what's actually happening here. Majayla Butler gets all the way to the rim with the left-handed layup. And now she's going to try to lock in on Shimwell. She's backing off a little bit here.
Shimwell hasn't got anything going in the past couple of quarters.
No, she hasn't. When we saw the change, and now our Lady Cats in a I think they're still in a man-to-man defense. But Larisha switches off, and Taylor gets the pass down low as they were trying to switch back players.
Yeah, that was miscommunication. Larisha was begging Majayla to get back on Shimwell there, and just after Larisha committed, that's when they were like, hey, we got the mix match with Taylor down low as she makes the free throw. We got the mix match down low, and again, Taylor has just been drawing so many fouls.
I mean, Taylor, she's a player. As they set up in that 2-2-1 full-court press again. And the thing is, they're not necessarily really getting after it, as we see Chloe Smith throw it away, trying to get it over to Lanaya Brown. Here comes Vanessa Ray back into the game for the Lady Cats. She's coming in for Lanaya, as we're going to have a side out for Lady Rebels. Just over 30 seconds to play, 60-36 here in the third quarter. Lady Cats on top. Oh, Collins almost loses it. Alexis Taylor's got it. She's going to send it over to Shimwell. Shimwell's guarded by Ray. Setting up the screen. Shimwell's going to get around it, but still guarded by Ray. Picks up her dribble. She's going to send it out to Garrett. Garrett, a deep three, off the mark. Ray runs it down. 10 seconds to play. Thrown deep, but thrown away. Going to go to the Lady Rebels. Good show of sportsmanship there between the Lady Rebels and the Lady Cats. Helping one another up after a pretty good collision there. 6 seconds. Shimwell trying to get it up the floor. Blocking foul there on Ray.
And that was a bad foul because that gave 2 free throws.
Look at that.
The Lady Rebels are in the bonus, and I think that was the last thing you wanted if you're Franklin Simpson.
Absolutely. That's going to be a coaching point for Coach Taylor for sure, as Vanessa comes over to the bench. 4 seconds to go. Shimwell sinks it. 60-37. After they go back and probably look at just a little bit of tape from this, she'll wish that she had that one back. Shimwell sinks them both. Larisha gets it, sends it up. Shots up by Ray, off the mark, just short. Good play call there by Coach Ashley Taylor, though. At the end of the third quarter, though, it's all Lady Cats in this one, 60-38, just before the third quarter. Tonight's third quarter was brought to you by Clark CPA and Advisory Group at 927 Brookhaven Road in Franklin. As a former athlete at Franklin Simpson High School, Tanner Clark knows a thing or two about basketball and a thing or two about money. Tax questions. Hey, it is almost tax time for everybody. Or issues that you need consultation for. Need bookkeeping or payroll done? Tanner and his team do it all. Call them at 270-586-9899. We're going to take ourselves a quick little break, and we'll be back with you in time for the fourth quarter right here at Lady Cat Live on 923 WFKN. Just 30 ought to be good. Just needed to take a drink of water.
Golly, 19 for 20 is crazy.
That is
I don't care what team you are, how much you lose them by. 19 for 20 is like, not many NBA teams can do that.
No. I mean, 19 of the 38 points.
Yeah.
Welcome back to 92.3 WFKN's coverage of Franklin Simpson Lady Cat basketball. I'm Cody Schuler on the call with you tonight. Alongside me is your usual color analyst, TB Tavius Babb, as our Lady Cats are taking on the Todd County Central Lady Rebels. We're getting started here in the fourth quarter as we see Vanessa Ray get the and one to go. Now looking at 62-38 as she is heading to the line. It's been all Lady Cats in this one. But as Larisha gets the rebound and attempts to put back and is fouled by Jemiah Kay on the putback attempt, just using her length right there, getting above everybody else. And now she's going to head to the line for two. And that's two early fouls there for Lady Rebels as she misses the first one.
You know, Coach Taylor has talked about all season. The one thing that this team struggles with is shooting free throws. She said if they can get to 70%, she would be so happy. And, I mean, obviously tonight they're not shooting too well from free throws, 5 for 11. It makes that 6 for 12.
Yeah, that's just 50%. That you want to be at least at that 70% mark on the season as Collins gets it and hands it to Kay. Kay takes the short jumper, but she is fouled on that attempt.
And I think Larisha got a piece of that too.
She sure did. It looked like she got a lot of wrist also. Now number 2, Jemiah Kay, is going to be heading to the line. Larisha wanted that one and to get off to the races, though. You could see it on her face. She was trying to get out of the gate quick. There's a rare miss there by Todd County Central Lady Rebels. Only the second miss from the free throw line tonight, I think. 19 of the 38 points coming from the line as she eyes it, flies it, and sinks the second one. This Todd County Central Lady Rebel team only scored 14 points against our Lady Cats in their first matchup. Chloe Smith sends it over to Nye Brown as she sends it inside to Larisha Cawthorn. She's fouled, trying to gather the ball in the lane there. Fouled by number 10, Shimwell.
And you know, they're losing by quite a bit of margin, but a lot of that came to the second quarter. That third quarter, the score was tied 14-14 as far as points scored in the quarter.
Wow, that 30-point quarter, that's what makes this team special as well, is that they can put it on you at any time. And they can flat out get after it at any point in time and score bunches and bunches. As Chloe Smith heads to the free throw line now, she lines it up and sinks the first one.
Yeah, this team can score in spurts and then shut you down if they're not scoring too. So that's what makes them really deadly.
Larisha gets the rebound after the second miss, turns around, attempts the jump shot off the mark. Alexis Taylor gets the rebound. She's going to try and break down Larisha, but hands it off to Collins. Collins, Brown guarding her. They're going to switch off. Brown's going to switch off again. She's guarding Shimwell. Shimwell had herself a great game, just a freshman so far. trying to get into the lane. Lots of dribbling. And there is a traveling violation. Lady Cat ball. A little bit of extra step that time. And here comes number 3, Catherine Ballard, into the game for Shimwell.
And that's the defensive tenacity of this Franklin team, just beating everybody to the spot.
Oh, Nasia Nolan missed Savage down low. Got a little bit sped up. Off the turnover. Lady Rebels got it. Here comes Collins. Out to Garrett. Garrett short again on another 3-point attempt. Nasia Nolan got it. She's coming right up the middle of the floor. Over to Savage. Savage, the 3-point attempt. Off the mark, but Chloe Smith got it on the weak side. Easy put back that time. Nobody around Smith. Easy 2 points. 66-39, just over 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter.
18 offensive rebounds for this Lady Cat team.
Doing what they continue to do. Wow. Collins. Hey, I said I'll call it what it is. That was a gorgeous left-handed lay-in. Scoop shot. Larisha off the mark on that one from the feed on Chloe Smith. And that time Jemiah Kay getting all the way to the basket. Off the mark, but calling a foul there on Chloe Smith.
Yeah, to show some love to this Lady Rebel team, like I said, outside of that second quarter where they gave up 30 points, free throw-wise, this is as good as a master class if you've seen from the line with this free throw they just made. That makes them 21 of 22 from the free throw line. I mean, I don't know many NBA teams that can match that kind of efficiency.
I think they missed one other, the previous one that they had, but that's still just 2 misses.
Oh, yeah, excuse me. Sorry, 2 misses. Sorry.
Yeah.
So 22 for 24.
22 for 24. I tell you what, you tell any college coach, any NBA coach at any level that they can have 22 for 24, they're going to say, yes, please. Mm-hmm. And I tell you what, we're going to not just take it, but we're going to win the game with those numbers. I think if you were to go down there and tell the Todd County Central Lady Rebels coach that they were going to shoot 22 for 24 free throws, they would say, yeah, absolutely. As Ballard is fouled on the putback attempt, I don't know, was she trying to get up with that one? Or are they going to be a baseline out of bounds?
No, they called it. I think they called it on the floor.
Yeah.
It looked like Lanaya just kind of hacked her, trying to go for the steal.
Yep, that's correct. Baseline out of bounds now. And Kay's trying to post up Ray. Unintentional rhyme. Kay off the mark on the 3, rebounded by Chloe. She's going to take it. She's going to try to push against Taylor. Taylor tries to cut her off, and that's going to be a foul on Taylor.
And, you know, the defensive rebound strategy, because this team has a lot of good defensive rebounds, and Coach Savage is kind of talking about this. Whoever's closest to the ball, you get the rebound, and he's wanting everybody else to go ahead and start running down the court.
Absolutely, as that was the 5th foul on the Lady Rebels here in this quarter already. We're still with 5 minutes to play. So now Chloe's going to head to the line for 2. She is off the mark there on the first one. Here comes Majayla Butler into the game for Savage.
And this is the time to, I guess, work on your free throws that Coach Taylor desperately wants this team to improve on.
Absolutely. You know, we thought this game was going to balloon out very quickly. And it did get over a 30-point lead, I think, at one point in time. But the Lady Rebels came right back into it and it held it right between that 20 to 25-point mark. Ballard trying to get downhill there, but unable to do so. And, they're going to call that a walk, but the Todd County Lady Rebels are not going to like that call as Alexis Taylor fell out of bounds trying to spin. Looked like she may have gotten bumped just a little bit, but no call on that one. That's just a good, strong basketball move there on defensive end by Chloe Smith. Vanessa Ray, she's just pushes the ball up the middle of the floor. I mean, she's just so fast.
I mean, I think we comment on her speed about 10 times a broadcast.
I know I have.
Because her speed is it's generational speed.
If you were to tally it up, I know I've said it enough times. Woo-wee! They're going to have to throw some ice water on Nasia Nolan after this one as she splashes yet another 3-point jump shot. Good-looking spin move there from Shimwell. gets another 2 to go. 72-45, just under 4.5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Vanessa Ray gets it across half court. She's not looking to pass at all. She gets all the way to the basket. She had her head down. She was looking to go. Took a hezzy move in the short corner and got to the basket. Shimwell's trying to get to the basket. Misses the runner. And that one's thrown out in front. Good pass there by Chloe Smith. That could not have been handled any better there. Good-looking pass, able to lead Vanessa Ray. And she has, we'll tally up another time, the speed to run it down. Lady Cats way out in front right now. Get that 30-point lead back, 76-45 with 4:02 to play here in the fourth quarter. We are going to be looking at a Pelican Snowball player of the game here just after this game. With over 100 snowball flavors, Pelicans is the perfect place for you and your family to get a treat. Be on the lookout for the start of their next season. And I don't know when the next season starts for Pelicans, but I'm looking forward to it. I mean, they've got certainly one of my favorite places to visit. I know it's my kid's favorite place to visit. You know, what's not great about sugar? Everybody's got to love it, and it's colorful, and it colors our faces and our tongues, every color of the rainbow. As the Lady Rebels are going to hand it in under the 4-minute mark. 31-point lead now for the Lady Cats. In a 2-3 zone now, it's Leah Spencer in. As Kay is fouled by Spencer that time. As Mackenzie Taylor has made her way into the ball game.
And, you know, as the free throws go, just so we don't forget this, and I had to go and check the stats and look it up. Nasia Nolan has set a career high in points in this game, 16 points. Her previous was 14.
16 points for the senior Nasia Nolan away here tonight at Todd County Central. Congratulations, young lady. Absolutely out here killing it. As Jemiah Kay hits them both. I don't know if you can hear our PA announcer, but he's certainly an animated individual as Chloe Smith takes it and sends it in to Majayla Butler. She sends it down low to Leah Spencer, and she is off the mark, even though you got to give the Lady Cats some credit on the ball movement right there. As Brown tries to knock it away from Collins, unable to do so. Foul there on the play. Both teams are now into the bonus. Over 5 fouls apiece. As Collins is going to head to the line now. Tell you what, let's see if Lady Rebels have yet another fabulous free throw shooter. And sure enough, she sinks it. I mean,
this is crazy.
That is just wild.
For a takeaway of a game that you're losing by near 30 points.
I
may jinx that one again.
Yeah, they missed just their third free throw of the game, though. I think that gets them at like 25 for 28, maybe. That's something else. Especially something else is that they've had 28 free throw attempts. Don't get me started on that. Maybe they need to make an appointment with Wilkins Eye Care. But Alexis Taylor's got the ball back up the court now for the Lady Rebels. She's got it around the top of the key. Over to Collins, out to Shimwell. I feel like I've called their name a whole bunch. Over to Kay. Kay off the mark on the runner. Oh, and they've got it back, the Lady Rebels. Kay's got it, and the pull-up jumper is good. 76-50. Just over 2.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. And Jayla Butler, she's got it. Over to Smith. Smith's going to send it down low to Spencer. Spencer's turnaround jumper is off the mark. Alexis Taylor, deep three, off the mark. Rebounded by Spencer. Over to Brown. Brown's got it. Coach is yelling at them to go. Spencer down low to Smith. Smith's two is good.
And again, the posts of this Franklin Simpson team, all of them can pass within each other, and you see that by Talia Spencer, who's putting some quality minutes in.
Absolutely. Talia doing a great job out there. Air ball by the Lady Rebels. Jayla Butler's got it, pushing it up the floor just a little bit. Chloe Smith has got it. She's going to try to get into the lane. She's blocked by Alexis Taylor. Out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Rebel basketball. Into the game now. It's going to be Myla Rigsby. And number 20, Abby Riley. Here comes number 15, Ellie Miller for the Lady Rebels, as well as number 42, Malia Merriweather.
Yeah, as we
Merriweather, I wanted to point out here, an 8th grader.
Yeah, she has shown some good flashes of the last game when she came in and played. She's going to be a good quality player as well.
I cautiously say this, though. That does not look like an 8th grade young lady. Off the mark there was Rigsby's shot. Down low to Spencer now as she's battling down low with Taylor. Spencer's been working down low. Shimwell, Euro step inside, gets the 2 to fall. Just over a minute to play now, 78-54. Lady Cats still firmly in control. Abby Riley, the freshman, gets the 2 to fall. Defense has kind of become a little bit lax now for the Lady Rebels on that one. Alexis Taylor backed off a bit. But I'll tell you what, you're not going to get any lax defense from the Lady Cats. Shimwell tries to get into the lane and get it to fall. Ballard tries to get it to go over Rigsby. Pardon me, that was Mackenzie Taylor.
And you love to see these coaches as another free throw drops for this Lady Rebel team.
Yeah.
These coaches will never stop coaching until the final buzzer rings. And, they're trying to give Talia some encouragement, also trying to give her some constructive criticism and attacking the paint.
Yes.
But it's all about development.
Ballard knocks down both free throw attempts. Imagine that. Lady Cats working it around. Out to 21, Taylor. Taylor off the mark on the three-point attempt. Ballard had a wide open run out there for the Lady Rebels, and here comes Kay. Kay's got the ball. Ballard, the three-point attempt, off the mark, long. Kay's got the rebound, though, and she goes right back up with it. Off the mark, Spencer's got the rebound. Now to Taylor. Taylor sending it into Rigsby. Rigsby, pump fake, and up, and off the mark. I think everybody in the gym wanted that one to fall as Abby Riley tries to run it down, but it gets on the line. 8 seconds to go here. Looks like Alexis Taylor's going to pull it up here. I don't know if she's going to pull or not. Yep. Long two, off the mark. 80-56, Lady Cats win. Right here at the home of the Todd County Central Lady Rebels. Big time win, big time win. Winner chicken dinner for the Lady Cats as well as our Wildcats team. Tell you what, this was something else. So many things could be discussed from this ball game. Free throws for the Lady Rebels, the hot start for the Lady Rebels, and then the Lady Cats come in and blow them away in the second quarter. 30 points in the second quarter, 80 points for the game. That's getting 20 points for the game. I think we've got a camera on us. Is that what that's about right there?
I think so.
Man, I tell you what, I'm going to straighten up here, I guess. I didn't realize that we were going to be on camera tonight. I would have done my hair. I'm only joking. If you're listening to us on the radio, I'm wearing a hat. But this has been a fun night. So thank you so much again for joining me here, TV. We're going to go into a snowball player of the game here soon, but I got a feeling I know who it's going to be.
I mean, if it's not Nasia Nolan, then I don't know what we're doing here.
Me neither, bro. I'm telling you, it's got to be Nasia Nolan. Career high 16 points, only 4 games that she's played all season. This has been just the time of our life here, watching her have a bit of a coming out party for her senior season, getting us ready to go here in the home stretch of the season. Only 4 games left to play for them as well, I believe. This has been, it's been good to see. It's a feel-good story. I feel good about it, and I'm not even here with you game in and game out like Tyler is. And there's something to be said for that. You like to see your people do good, and you like to see these young ladies' hard work go absolutely congratulated and recognized, noticed, because they are doing the right and the proper things. So I'll tell you what, we're going to do 80-56 is that win. Congratulations to our Lady Cats. TV, tell me what you think about this one, man. Tell me what you feel good about, because I feel good about all of it, to tell you the truth, except for that slow start.
Yeah, I mean, outside that slow start, I mean, there's a lot to be good about. The shooting was there as a team. This team shot 44% from the field. They made 6 threes in the game, which, again,